Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kate and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I am going to share my current favourite colouring books as of September 2023. I had to think then which month we were in. And so yeah, I think I did this video about just over a year ago in possibly July 2022, possibly, I'm not sure 100%, something like that. So Kitty says hello and let's get started. So I just thought I'd have a look at my shelves of colouring books, and then I just picked out the ones that I like the images the best and I'm most drawn to at the moment, and I limited myself to about 10 to 12 books. I think I've got 12 books here, so there possibly could have been more, but there was a limit on them, so I just chose these. So yeah, current favourite is A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo, just because I think it's actually the cutest one. In fact, you just saw a little peek there of my September page, I think. But yeah, I like every single page in here. They're so cute, and I wouldn't just colour them in October time. I would colour them at any time of the year really, because they are monsters and monsters can be around any time of the year, I guess. So I think because I coloured here, you see the imprint of that's come here. I mustn't have had a piece of paper here, but that's easily erased. Should we check if it's easily erased? Don't know if you can actually see the faint back marks. Does it come off? It should do. Usually does, these sort of things. Yeah, it does come off. And anyway, I'd probably have a background there. But yeah, pretty much every page is one that I really like, and I think this is probably her best book yet. That's a really nice one. I really like this one. It's within a pumpkin, and you've got all these characters. I like all the funny looking characters in here. So yeah, that is definitely a current favourite, and I can see myself colouring that in October and November. So next are two Rita Berman books basically, and it's her latest ones. I know she's getting the Africa one out, and I cannot actually wait to colour in that one. I have started, there is this freebie available on her, if you look on her Instagram, in the bio she's got a link to this freebie. This picture I don't think is in the Africa colouring book, so if you want it you'll need to grab it fast. So yeah, this I've just coloured one at the moment, and I've been taking my time with it, but yeah, I just love it. I just love her work. It's basically what I like about, I like all her books. All her books are gorgeous, but the thing with these two latest books is that I find that her illustrations are more detailed, and that's what I prefer. I prefer the more detailed colouring pages. And also in the earlier work, there's like little patterns in everything, and it was a bit Zen doodly in a way, and this is just detailed without the Zen doodle bit, which is what I prefer. I don't dislike the Zen doodly bits, but I prefer it without. So yeah, that's why I prefer these two, but I do love all her work. Quite pleased with how that came out, that map. I do really like colouring maps. But yeah, her artistry work is just like totally awesome, and she's definitely one of my favourite artists as well. Like I've been wanting to do these two pages for quite a while yet, and I just think I'll make a mess of it or it won't be that great. So that's what sort of held me back a little bit. But I've got 2 copies of each of these books, which sort of reflects how much I enjoy her work, I guess. Like it. Oh, there's another one there, look. Maybe I should have shown you all the pages that I've actually completed. As you can see, I've completed both map pages. So that's the Europe one. I don't think that one's as nice as the Asia book map colouring, but it's still okay. This is just cheap tracing paper, by the way. I get it from The Works, which is like a store in the UK. I quite like this one. I really like how this one's come out. I like the colours I've used. The light purple and the turquoise and then the blue metallic and everything just goes so well together. What else have I coloured? I might have coloured in the other copy of my book as well, but I'll just show you these. That's that one. There's one in here, I think, which is one of my favourites, if it's the right book. There's this one that I really like. It's not my favourite, but still quite like it. And this one. I enjoy putting all my sparkly stuff on it. Sometimes I feel like I spoil it by putting it on, but actually I think it enhances pictures rather than not. I suppose it's a different look compared to all coloured pencil can look very beautiful and sophisticated without the sparkly bits. I think I've got I think I did this one on a video which may be on my YouTube channel. There's that one, and did I show you all my Asian ones? Yeah, there's that one, which is not too bad, that's alright. And then this was the first one that I did in this book, with the elephant. Quite like all my pages, but there is a favourite. I think it's in this book. This was a buddy colour, I think, with Zoe from Addicted to Colouring. I do use like gel pens and everything on it, and then I think this was my favourite. Yeah, this is my favourite. I really like how I've done this. I love the colour on the edges, the background. I'm really pleased with how I've done everything else as well. But yeah, that's one page that I'd love to do again, just because it's so beautiful. And then that map one. But yeah, that's that. And then Lost and Found is R.J. Hampson's newest book, and I think I am going to get the hardcover version just because I think this one is my favourite. I have got a page in here, and I'm not going to show you it because I haven't got that many pages to show you in September, so I will leave it as a surprise for September. But I pretty much like every single page in here. His art is stunning. The hardback book of this with the thicker paper. I mean, the paper's only 105 GSM, I think. This is a beautiful image, which I do want to do. 105 isn't that thick, really, so, I mean, I'm still going to buy it to see what it's like, but I would have expected a little bit thicker for the price of the book. But that's just my personal opinion. But I can't really say anything about it right now until I actually get a copy and see what it's like. But yeah, 105 should be, I mean, it's going to be better than this. So yes, that one is another favourite. And then you haven't seen this book for quite a while, but this has to be a current favourite as well, because the images in this from Melbourne Community Chat C Panny Go To, I mean, they're just gorgeous. They're just absolutely stunning. I think I've got 3 copies of this book now, just because it was for £5 at the Works, and because it's probably one of my all-time favourite colouring books, I have to get another copy. And also the paper is able to take neo colours, watercolours, so many different mediums, and all the images. I actually love all the images, so I think I've got a video of this one on my channel quite a while back actually, but yeah, that's got glossy accents on it. But you can see that this is definitely one of my favourites. I think I've done this page in my second copy of the book. I don't think I've started my third copy, but do you know, for £5, if you really, really love the images and the book paper is actually good quality, then why not? I really like that mandala as well. But yeah, this book, I really do need to complete it. I might not do it all in one book, but I really need to complete all the images. I mean, this would be a gorgeous double page to do, but it would take forever. But yes, this book is like got such beautiful images in it. So stunning. And I mean, she's got the other two books out, which I have got and I do really like, but I don't think they are a touch on the quality of the artwork in this one. They are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this has to be my favourite. Quite like them 2 pages. I think I did this one, yeah, in 2021. And then this one in 2022. I think I want to colour both these pages again in autumn. So having more than one copy will allow me to do that. But yeah, they're really, really good colouring. It's a really good colouring book, this. Got a lot of, I think I've got loose glitter on these. It's very sparkly. It's another favourite page because it's got bees on. I think I used some loose glitter there for the black, which really does stand out quite a lot. So you can see I've done so many pages in this book because it's just such a stunning book. Another one. I have written a date. It's July 2022, so I think I did that for my birthday month. Quite like how that's come out. And then we have the jellyfish. I think I was using my new my paints that were sent to me by Graby. So all of this metallic paint is Graby paint, which is beautiful. It's actually really, really nice. This one is another favourite image. It's really pretty. I like the way I've done that. This was a buddy colour. And I think it was with Helena. And yeah, took ages. I think I used ink tents. But yeah, really like that one as well. There's another one. The images are just beautiful. Very imaginative and lovely. That one, did I actually colour these? Yeah, I did. I should have gone round on using, I should have used some white gel pen to go over the black lines there, looking at it now, but this was done in 2021. Black Swan, quite like how that came out, that was in August 2021. And then this one. This is a beautiful image, one of my favourites actually in this book. Almost done, guys. I know there's so many complete pages in this one. I'm still quite far from actually completing it. I do want to complete this book because it's really stunning. I think I used some mica powder in water for some of this background. Really like how it came out. Sparkly and shiny. And that's it. That's my Circle of Life. Definitely a favourite. Gosh, this is going to be a long video. Well, longer than my usual videos. This is definitely another one of my favourites, and the reason why this is a favourite is because it allows me to use watercolours, and it's hardback. It's a really good quality book, and I'm so glad that I purchased it from Book Depository while it was still open. What I like about this book that makes it a favourite is, of course, the watercolour paper, the good quality watercolour paper, the fact that you get 2 images as well, so you can take this one out and give it to someone if you want. But then you've got the reference image there as well to just, you know, inspire you there. So, yeah, definitely. There is this one that I did, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. I I really like it. It was so fun to use watercolour on here, especially in a book, you know, to use watercolour in a book with watercolour paper. So this, purely for those reasons, has to be one of my favourites. Right, next. I'll try to speed up. I know you have busy lives. Okay, so Fantasy Season. This is probably one of my all-time favourite colouring books as well. So this is from Amazon Japan, and the reason this is my favourite is because I'm a very seasonal colourist, and as you can see, this has got all the seasons in it. It's also got the month at the bottom of the page, so this one's December, and I really like that feature. And then the other reason why I really like this book is because it's really cute. It's got really cute images. This was a buddy colour, I think, with Wendy, from Wendy's Colouring, and I remember, I think we did this last year, did we? Yeah, October 2022. So this year I'm hoping to colour in this book for October, so I've got a choice of that page, or is it still October? Maybe this, any of those pages, I guess. Or go into November, and then maybe even one of this double page here. Gosh, a double. I would really like to do this double. Yeah, it's a nice double to do that, actually. That could be a possibility. That's September, so yes, either this double or this one. Okay, so that's Fantasy Season. It is, give you a quick flip through. Sorry, it didn't give you a quick little flip. But yeah, you can purchase this on Amazon Japan as well as shops on Etsy, but I would recommend Amazon Japan just because it would be probably less on postage, possibly. Depends obviously where you are in the world. I think this was a buddy colour as well. I think it was. Yeah, with Anne from Pretty Pages. And did I show you this? Yeah, I did show you that one, that other one, which was a buddy. And then I think I've done one more, and this is one of my favourites. I think I did this in, yeah, January. Really like how this has come out. I sort of quite proud of how I decided to put the Northern Lights or the Aurora Borealis in there. So that's probably my favourite one in this book that I've done. So yeah, that's Fantasy Season. And then next, of course, another Japanese book from Amazon Japan. So my two favourites are in this series of books is the Ururi Sketch Mouse, and then also the rabbit one, which I don't know. I'm not sure what the translation is there. I should actually write it down and post it and keep it. Now I do want to do a Halloween one in here, or if not a Halloween one, could possibly do this one, or even this Harvest one's quite nice. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I've done this one in here, which is one that I quite like. It's from last year, autumn time. So I'm quite happy with that. I think I need to buy another copy of this one as well because I do like it so much. And then this one was 2022, May. And this is probably one of my favourites in this book. So this was this year in July. I'm really pleased with how I have coloured this one. And the pencil works really nicely on this paper, by the way, so. And then this one was the first one I did in this book. I'm not too happy with this one, to be honest with you. I don't really think it's that great. So that was 2021 in March. So if I did that one again, I think I would do a better job than what I did there. This is a double page that I did in March. Sorry, 2023. Quite happy with this one, although it's not perfect. It's you know, I'm quite pleased with it. Let's put it that way. I do like it. It's always quite satisfying doing a double page. So that's Ururi. Why do I like it? Because the paper's gorgeous and the illustrations are stunning. And then this rabbit one, main reason this is one of my favourites. Now let me just check, I'm not going to show you a September page. Yeah, it's not in here, I don't think. Right, okay. So, I've got another copy of this book, but this is my favourite because the images are so cute. There's a lot of detail in the books. It also roughly follows the seasons. There are seasonal images in it. And it's just so cute. It's definitely one of my favourite. The way that the little bunnies are drawn is just stunning. So I did get a second copy of this book. I think I'm going to get a second copy of my Ururi. But this one is one that I completed in the summer holidays, and I don't think I've written a date on it, which is rather silly of me, but I should have done. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favourite pages of, double pages of all time. But yeah, definitely a stunning book. Again, Amazon Japan. And then this one is the Townscapes Amazon Japan colouring book. It is definitely a favourite. I just love it. It's so beautiful. Love the detailed images. What can I say? Just like that it's single-sided. It's a stunning book. I do have a second copy of this book. That's how you know it's a favourite, if I've got a second copy. I think this was my more recent August pictures in 2023. So yeah, I colour in this one most months. But yeah, it's such a beautiful book. And then two more. Secret World is definitely has to be one of my favourites, although I haven't coloured in it as much as I should, and that's only because I'm a bit hesitant. Sometimes I get a bit overwhelmed with working out what the different parts of the picture are, and sort of I have to think twice, so sometimes I feel like it sort of puts me off a little bit, but it is still a favourite because the images are detailed, which is what I like, and the paper is gorgeous. It's thick paper. Really enjoy using polys on here. The paper is really good with pencils and with other mediums, with ink tints or with watercolour. I think I will get a second copy of this book because this page here is one that I would definitely want to do again, but in different colours, just because it is a book that I really do like, and books that are made with quality or are of good quality and have good paper in them and lovely images, you know, I'm attracted to. So sorry, this is my last book. That is one of my favourites. So this is my favourite mythographic book, Magical Earth by Joseph Kattenbang. I pretty much love all the images in this book. I think the artwork is stunning. His artwork is stunning. The Voyage colouring book is a close second to this, but I ended up going for this one just because I think majority, you know, if not all of the images are beautiful. Now, did I not stop at the coloured pages? I'm so absent-minded. If you're still here with me, thank you so much. This is one of my favourite pictures. I really like the colours in the background, and I really like the how striking the ladybirds look. So yeah, and I really like this one that I did as well with the bee house. It's one of my favourites in this book. So yeah, I think I've done one more. There we go, which is this polar bear one, which is okay. It's not my favourite, but it's alright. And that's it. Those are all my current favourite colouring books. I hope you did enjoy watching. Please let me know in the comments below what's your current favourite colouring book or books. And yeah, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. Until next time, guys, take care. Happy colouring. Bye.